Okay, so here's what's going on. Do you ever get those mornings or weeks, days where you just feel like there's something off, where you're unmotivated, uninspired? Well, that's what my past week has been like, and especially today. So, in the spirit of full honesty here, this is not the video I had planned to shoot today. I planned to shoot a Lightroom tutorial, and instead I hung out on the deck like you saw. I made breakfast like you saw, and then I kind of slowly started doing something, started recording something, and honestly I did not like it. I didn't feel great about it, so I scrapped it and figured, you know what, maybe I need to talk about this, because I know that as creatives, we often feel like this. Well, I don't want to say often. We go through these ups and downs, right? And I know that I'm not the only one. I'm just getting out of this funk right now. I'm so happy to be finally finding that willingness to just create and do stuff that I love, because it's such a horrible feeling to know that you love. Like, I love taking photos, I love doing videos, I love creating content, but that willingness to do stuff just wasn't there. It felt like a chore. So it's not that I've lost interest in all that. I think it was just my mind was not in a right place. After I roll this little intro here, I'm going to share with you my top tips for things that I found that have helped me or that have helped others, or podcasts to listen to, or just anything that I've found that has helped me get out of this creative slump that you might also find yourself in. Let's just go right into some tips on how to get out of it and back to your normal self if you find yourself here like me. So the number one thing that I found is that my energy levels were really low, and not just energy levels like physically, but also mentally. It was hard to come up with new ideas. It was hard to be creative. So I found that I could fill that energy up, fill that creativity back up by hanging around other people, other creatives, and fueling my creativity, fueling my energy from their energy. So if you can just go and call up a friend that you know can kind of get you back in your good mood, or just call your best friend, go for a coffee date with someone, or even just watch YouTube videos of someone that you really enjoy, someone that is always in a great mood. If that can kind of get your energy back up, and if you can build off their energy, I found that that's always helpful. Now, the other tool that I've recently discovered about a year or a year and a half ago, I guess, is meditation. So meditation can help you really clear your mind and clear your vision. So if you're feeling like you're in that slump, it might be because you're not fulfilling what your body needs or what your creative side needs. You might just be getting stuck in those routine tasks. So by meditating, or by really tapping into your inner voice, you can find out or discover some things. If you go through maybe a guided meditation, that's what I like to do. I really start thinking deeper, and really discovering some things and being like, you know what? I should be doing this. Why haven't I realized that I should be doing this? And that's where meditation really comes in handy. So go give it a try. You got nothing to lose, and meditation has really helped me, and it's one of my top favorite things to do when I feel like I'm in a slump or a little bit of a funk. Next is something that I find is often overlooked, and this is what we eat. Your diet has a huge effect on your mood. So if you find yourself eating a lot of processed foods, a lot of unhealthy foods, I at least really notice it in my energy levels and in my mood. So if you're finding yourself going in that downhill kind of spiral of not feeling great and not feeling creative, take a look at what you're eating. And sometimes if we're so busy, it's easy to go to the processed and really quick foods, but those are kind of working against you. So if you can find the time to eat healthy, whole foods, I assure you that those are going to really help you with your mood and your overall mindset and mind health. Now, my last tip is exercise. Move your body. This is usually the last thing I want to do if I'm feeling exhausted or if I'm feeling uncreative, because I kind of go through this circle of I feel like I'm not doing enough, so I need to do more work. But then I'm feeling tired, so I don't want to go out and do exercise. But after I do force myself to get out, I feel a lot better. I feel re-energized. All those good endorphins and all those good juices are flowing in your body, and I often get very many creative ideas when I'm running, for example, or if I'm doing yoga. Yoga is exercise for your mind and your body. So I really do find sometimes I'll have sparks of creativity. New ideas will pop up in my mind. And even if you're feeling really tired, you don't have to do like a 30-minute run or a 10K run. I just like to go walking in the forest in complete silence. We also always tend to have music or listening to something when we're exercising. Try it without anything playing, because sometimes that's when my best ideas come. So that's why when I go for a walk out in the woods, for example, I will just walk and listen to the birds, and oftentimes that will really rejuvenate me and I come back feeling very inspired. Okay, now here's a little extra bonus content here. I really have to give a huge shout out to Avani from the Beyond the Status Quo podcast. Her most recent episode, at least at the time of this recording, I think it's episode number 27. It is called How to Find Your Creativity Again When You Feel Creatively Tapped Out. This episode could not have been released at a more timely moment for me. And this is where I'm just like, wow, the universe is just here to help me out, and it's absolutely amazing because I listened to that episode this morning and it's really helped me, and it's sparked this new creativity, and now I feel ready to record this video. So Avani, thank you so much for that episode, and I really recommend that you guys go take a listen to it because it's a great, she shares her 3-part questions, her system to kind of get you out of that. So it's great additional information to what I just shared, and then she also shares her tips on how she gets out of this kind of funk. I really hope you guys found this episode useful. I really hope this gets you out of that slump you've been in. And if you're not in there right now, save this episode, because when you do, you're really going to be happy to have something to go back and listen to and just help you get out of it. So thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post every Tuesday consistently, no matter how I feel. So every Tuesday I will be here, and I will see you next week then. Take care, you guys. I wouldn't normally do videos with sunglasses, but it's so darn bright. The house is white, the patio is white. I feel like Casey Neistat, but oh well. Sunglasses it is, otherwise I have to be like this, which I don't think is better than having sunglasses. Okay.